Hey, Brad Elterman here. I want to share with you a picture I took in 1976, over 30 years ago. This is entitled Ringo Starr and John Lennon on the Rocks. And I'll give you a little story behind it. On the Rocks was this totally cool in-crowd nightclub that sat right on top of the Roxy Theatre. Nobody got into this place. You had to be heavy. You had to be a heavy-duty celebrity like Warren Beatty or Cher, and you had to be on the list. You had to know Elmer, Valentine, or you had to have the key. And Ringo had that key to get in there. As you can see, he's inserting the key into the door to get into On the Rocks. And this was a tip from my good friend Michelle Meyer. Michelle Meyer was the queen bee of the Sunset Strip. Everybody remembers Michelle. She was so unique. Anyways, she had all this energy and she loved the whole scene, and she called me one day and she said, "Brad Elterman, Ringo Starr is going to be at On the Rocks tonight. Get over here and bring your camera." Well, I lived right around the corner. I lived in this really cool building at the corner of Sunset and Doheny. So I ran over there. I flew over there knowing me. Got in position. Sure enough, Michelle's tips were always right. Ringo shows up, and I couldn't believe it with my eyes. John Lennon's with him. John and Yoko, actually. So I got the picture. I got a picture of half the Beatles. I couldn't believe it. I mean, if this was all the Beatles, all four, we're talking major retirement. But this was a few $100 back then in '76, maybe $1,000. Sold in Japan and Germany and England and Cream magazine and whatnot. But it's a cool picture. I still remember the adrenaline rush 30 years later, pumping through my veins. You know, I don't think I slept for 2 days after I shot this. So anyways, I'm going to bring you more of these pictures, tell you more stories. Please come to my gallery show like it was yesterday, which is going to be at Equator Books in Venice, California, right there in downtown Venice on trendy Abbot Kinney. It's running May 9th through June 30th. We're going to have a cool reception, and you're all invited, and I'll tell you more. Keep watching. I'll tell you about the reception. Watch my Facebook, and as Michelle would say, it's all happening.